Western Conference here in Major League Soccer at Chase Stadium in Fort Lauderdale. Tyler Terrence along with Thomas Rongen, glad to have you with us. And Luis Suarez is in the building and in the starting 11 for the first time since June the 2nd. Coming off of international duty with Uruguay and Copa America. Meanwhile, Hugo Kuipers, the $13 million man, is...
Messi! Messi! A little bit lanky, he can hurt you so many different ways.
And those were the players to watch, presented by RBC Wealth Management, proud partner of Major League Soccer. Chance to check out the starting 11 for the visitors and Frankie Klopas. Thomas Rongen, just one change from their win at TQL Stadium this past weekend. Chris Brady, the youngster, gets the starting goal yet again.
Yeah, it's a big one. Now we expect Frank Klopas to roll out a 3-5-2 with Brian Gutierrez, who scored the win.
Injuries, international duty, Olympic duty, whatever it might be, this group is before the night is over, and that one was intended for Marin. Beautiful backheel from Julian Gressel. Chelawegan shouldered from behind, and they're going to bring this one back. Not the foul on Aragoni, but the previous one into a dangerous spot. Suarez up for the header and comfortably handled by the path of Gutierrez. And Tomas Avilas knew that immediately there was going to be some pressure from Berna. Clever first touch, now skipping towards the byline, peels it back. It's Rojas! Excellent team play from Inter Miami, and Matias Rojas gets things started here at Chase Stadium. It's 1-0.
And Terrence, where this really starts is with Tomas Avilas. You have a center back that can switch the point of attack to Robert Taylor. What a brilliant first.
Great Calendar spilled it. Chance here for Kuipers. It's a poor first touch. Now gets it away. Saved by Calendar and eventually cleared away. Disastrous mistake potentially. But he's able to spare his blushes. Looked like he was either going for the chip or trying to find Suarez at the back. One by Omsberg. Wrestle from a long way out. He only had one thought on his... Gutierrez is fouled. That's Yannick Bright. Player Spotlight is presented by Allstate. You are in good hands. Suarez. Turnbull and home of a side that is looking to challenge Inter Miami for superiority in the Supporter Shield standings, as Luis Suarez is ripped down by Rafa Chijos, who is... It is Rojas. He goes for goal, and that comes off his own teammate. And he might be buying Robert Taylor dinner after that one.
Robert Taylor's just looking at him a few times and sums up pretty much Chicago, third worst team in MLS.
Immediately at the athletic trainer,
yeah,
Tomer, and he said he's done. So talented that Omsberg brings to the table, and you can see the frustration on the Dartmouth product's face.
I mean, is this a time maybe for Frankie Klopas to...
Turn pass for Robert Taylor. And Suke trying to deliver it across, and it's a good recovery trying to do. Julian Gressel was making a run at the bottom of your screen.
Obviously, Gutierrez, as you see, you know, finding players, be it Nathan Sturgis.
This one skipped all the way through, and Chicago are lucky to come away unscathed. Continues to step forward, nobody stepping to him just yet. Angle towards Gutierrez, and that one's going to be called against Kellen Acosta.
My game plan, which I think they have to, which means we're dropping.
Failed touch from Miami. That was Tomas Avilas. Tony Menez going to ground.
With the only exception a few weeks ago away against Cincinnati.
Here's Robert Taylor sizing up Suke. And that was still Suarez. Now for Julian Gressel, who took it on the first time and scuffing it in the end.
I mean, my first time here on Apple TV, so thanks for having me.
Suarez around a couple challenges, still Suarez, broken up by Acosta. And Acosta comes up worse for the wear, grabbing Acosta on his weaker left foot. And Kuipers got his wide. Back for Taylor, good chance here, save from Chris. Excellent defending from Pineda. Gutierrez. Good disguised pass, Kellen Acosta.
Respectful way as well, but he gets into the ears of these guys.
Defended well, back in, headed away, Calendar trying to get it. Meanwhile, Mauricio Pineda visibly shaken up, and this is bad news if you're in the fire because you've already used
angles.
This is curled into the path of Jordi Alba, making that.
Allowing Inter Miami to recover.
And they really are not on the same. Gressel stands it up and nodded away by Pineda, and for Gressel just changing the angle. And this one might find its way into the goal and hits the crossbar instead. Redondo on the turn. He lashes it. Gutierrez. Acosta. It's the hopeful ball, but the ball didn't have enough zip on it to reach Luis Suarez. And then sliding. Trying to peel it back, but nobody home for Miami.
Clovers in Chicago, some hope, some adjustment.
And the second half officially underway. Marcos Rojas already has one tonight.
Starts today to score the winner. Maybe he can get some, even with Messi and some others there. Farias comes to mind. Into Miami's depth, in particular from an attacking standpoint. If you need a goal somewhere, you talk about Alfonso, you talk about Low Campana.
Through for Suarez. Luis Suarez, and a big save for Brady. And again it's Suarez sizing up Mauricio Pineda. Suarez attempted it, he was offside. Suarez was waiting for that run, and now the offside flag is going to come up.
Sweet stuff, you know, sitting back and countering.
The breakout on the other end. Acosta couldn't quite get rid of it because who was made by Suquet. That's who it finds. Suquet trying to send it across for Suarez, attempting to bring it down. It falls for Weigand, and Chris Brady. International Yurios Koutsias, as this was lofted over the top and intended for Gutierrez. Not a bad idea for Kuipers and Calendar. Aragoni.
And obviously the inability for Chicago to create any kind of chances. Is this the
Jimenez, he can't hit them from there. Into the path of Julian Gressel. It's a race to the ball, and Rafa Chijos wins that race. Beautiful. He wants it himself. Calendar makes the save and kicks it away before Mueller can get there. What an incredibly instinctive play from Drake Calendar. Striding forward. Chijos going for goal himself, and Rafa Chijos from the center back position figures why not. And Chicago are level in South Florida against the Supporter Shield leaders. Go figure.
And very well deserved goal by the Chicago Five.
He couldn't get a touch, and then Alba into an empty net. An emphatic response, and Jordi Alba all class on the first time, and Miami restored their lead in a matter of seconds.
Oh my, oh my.
Inter Miami vs Chicago Fire, por la MLS 2024, ¿a qué hora juegan? Formaciones y más novedades. Este sábado, el conjunto de Gerardo Martino jugará una nueva fecha de local en el Estadio Chase de Florida a la espera de que la recuperación de su capitán Lionel Messi, quien se perderá varias fechas. Inter Miami y Chicago Fire se enfrentarán este sábado, desde las 20:30, por una nueva fecha de la Major League Soccer MLS de Estados Unidos. En el Estadio Chase, los dirigidos por Gerardo Martino reciben a uno de los últimos de la tabla sin la presencia de Lionel Messi, quien se encuentra transitando la recuperación de una lesión. ¿Cómo llegan Inter Miami y Chicago Fire al duelo por la MLS? Las Garzas están punteras del torneo estadounidense con 50 puntos luego de 15 partidos ganados, 5 igualados y 4 perdidos. En la jornada pasada le ganó 3-1 a Toronto. Además, el próximo sábado 27 de julio comenzará su presentación en la Leagues Cup de visitante frente a Puebla de México. Los dirigidos por el argentino esperan la recuperación de su capitán Lionel Messi, quien sufrió una lesión en el ligamento del tobillo derecho durante la final de la Copa América 2024 que consagró al albiceleste y, aunque se supo que no deberá pasar por el quirófano, estará afuera de las canchas por al menos 4 partidos. Mientras tanto, Chicago Fire viene de ganarle a Cincinnati por 1-0. Sin embargo, no está teniendo una buena actuación en esta temporada debido a que ocupa la 13ª posición con 25 tantos, solo por encima de Filadelfia y New England. La probable formación de Inter Miami vs Chicago Fire, por la MLS. Drake Callender, Jan Fry, Tomás Avilés, Sergii Kritsov, Jordi Alba, Federico Redondo, Yannick Rick, Matías Rojas, Julian Gressel, Leonardo Campana, Diego Gómez. DT, Gerardo Martino. El posible 11 de Chicago Fire vs Inter Miami, por la MLS. Chris Brady, Carnot Suquet, Wyatt Omsberg, Rafael Sichos, Callan Arigoni, Fabián Herbers, Gastón Jiménez, Jonathan Dean Christopher, Matthew Mueller, Marina Aile Selassie, Hugo Kuipers. DT, Frank Klopas. Inter Miami vs Chicago Fire, por la MLS, donde ver en vivo y datos del partido. Hora, 18:30. TV, Apple TV. Estadio, Chase. ¿En qué estadio jugarán Inter Miami vs Chicago Fire? Inter Miami vs Chicago Fire disputarán el partido en el estadio Chase Stadium, en donde Inter Miami jugará de local. Árbitro para Inter Miami vs Chicago Fire. Para el partido entre Inter Miami vs Chicago Fire el árbitro será Marcos de Oliveira.
Bueno mi gente, esto ha sido todo el video. Espero les haya gustado. Si les gustó dejen su like, compartan. No olviden de suscribirse a mi canal y nos vemos en el siguiente video. Hasta la próxima.